Gina is packing up, she's got to move. And Amanda asked her, "Why'd you do that?" And she explains, "I took vows." Truth, being on the right side of Mary's children of 9/11, is Gina made some audios, some Wiram Wadeo audios of some folks I went to school with, being the devil among true believers, as bad as the Mormon cult, and that's pretty bad. And yet the Pope's moving her somewhere else with some more to document, being the devil. The general has gone to his hometown, and he's kicking back and relaxing at the rifle range. And somebody walks up to him, who knows, an NRA member. They hang out at rifle ranges every once in a while, don't they? They walk up to him and they ask him about America's hijacked lifelines and his part in that, his active participation in harassment project against a Christian in a wheelchair. That's me. And the general starts yelling and screaming, and that's when they ask, everybody takes off those things so they can hear. They ask him, "Were you this angry and uninformed as we get attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins, and then that cowardly Hussein in our White House?" Through the 12th, the screenshots from October, I'm going to have to be deleting these soon. Somebody, get me my disciple, so I can tear down that great wall of Chinese evil, and we can get started building a better world. See me in person to do that, and don't ask permission. They'll put you to work in that great wall of Chinese evil. Come see me in person. Get me some place to back up my imagery and parable videos on the internet. I joined audios for last month, September. They travel light on your phone, girls. Just put those earbuds in, pull that hair over the ear, and the professor will never know as he drones on and on and on. But download quickly. Only got the 5 gigabytes, and I'm going to have to do some deleting. Screenshots of everything I uploaded with my phone last month. Hear that siren? 9/11, Flight 93, checking posted 5. This is the YouTube, it's with. Hear that siren? Make that video of America's hijacked lifelines, 424-229-4140. Not one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking. Get that on video. There's for the month right there, 9 September last month. This is October. Get it on video, time and date in your video, my number dialed, and however many things say 2009, 2019, that's however many I uploaded today. Make the video, post the video. And yeah, hand out those binders, get that impeach because we can't reach, recall because we can't call, going at all photo ops. I'm Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. This is gold. The promised him I'd make another one without flowers. As soon as I find the right image for that. I'll do that. Skyline imagery. Oh, lots of stuff. Will make for some good. The chest imagery, guys. Do that. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. 424-229-4140. Post. And yes, makes for some good tabletop art. Big fives. Have one on your desk. Laminate. Last longer. And a drawer full of these things to hand out. You're trying to call me Melton. You want to know why America's lifelines are being hijacked when you do, and why those folks who are taking part in that are not being addressed. Get it on video. Time on your phone. My number dial. LAPD Moore is having a photo up. Maybe one of his cops shot down another unarmed citizen. And there's that chant going in the background. Remove because we can't call. 424-229-4140. Remove because the only thing this chief can do is get bitch slapped by dangerous Iranians with Solari Enterprises on American soil. Remove. And they ask about me asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 ticket for over a decade and him not protecting a Christian in a wheelchair. And he says, I'm hoping that, the Solari Enterprises terrorists will just up and kill him, and then I can become, like state trooper chief or FBI chief. But you don't understand. I'm getting you a lot of business. You just got to take part. Mayor Garcetti is at synagogue, temple, whatever it is they call it. I don't know. And some Jewish folks want to know why LA Mayor Garcetti is active in America's hijacked lifeline, why he's not protecting a Christian in a wheelchair being harassed by dangerous Iranian Muslims with Solari Enterprises. And he says, I can't do anything about that. Besides, that once those dangerous Iranians get up the nerve and they kill him, yeah, you can make even more money, they tell me. Mama Melanie Alibi has gotten another call from the Mormon Muslim, Chinese, AT&T, YouTube, and quite a few doctors watch call list. So she's gotten another call, and she says, oh, I don't know anything about that. Hijacking America's lifelines? And she goes on and on until she hears that siren in the background, and she knows what that means. She hangs up real quick, and as those three Mormon cult pervert missionaries casing neighborhoods when the only ones home are the kids after school run into her house there with those ski masks on, she quickly tells them to take the ski mask off. And when the cops come to the door, she says, oh, they've been here all day. Mama Melanie Alibi. There's someone I went to school with, Catholic schools, Monroe, Louisiana. She has been teaching her kids how to be a part of some very treasonous stuff America's lifelines being hijacked, and them covering that up by having impersonators of me. I've not gotten one Flight 93 check call in over a decade of asking, guys. No certified mail, no non-certified mail, no FedEx, no UPS. Gonna send me something, get it on video. And yes, use those GPS things to find those stolen mail warehouses. And yes, she wakes up this Sunday morning. She's had that dream again, dipping her hands in blood with AT&T's Randall Stevenson. Anthony runs a hotel in Utah, and he's got all of his employees assembled, and he tells them, I'm gonna have to let half of you go. And one asks why, and he tells them, Utah's cult, the cult they're in, the Mormon cult, folks, Mormon cult perverts casing the neighborhoods when the only ones home are the kids at school. They have declared war on America, Christianity, and the world, and we're suffering from it because of that war. Here is Siren, 911, Flight 93, check-in post in 5. I hope that's not just a police car screaming down the road because I'm being intimidated and threatened. Tell that shit to come out here, I'll kill him. After noise harassment early in the morning, this Sunday morning. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. And all cops across America. You put Solari Enterprises, they're affecting your security where you are. They're dangerous Muslim, Iranian folks threatening a man in a wheelchair, christening wheelchair. Call them up 24/7, get them to tell you what else they're involved in. Post. Tommy has been overworking Leah. Yes, Tommy, the no-armed Chinese fella. He's at her desk, head down on the desk, and he walks in and he says he's leaving early to go with Rhea, his girlfriend / wife, to the Cat's Got You Town and wanting some more. You know how the Orientals love the cats and the dogs. No, not as pets, as dinner. And he wants her to catalog the armies of impersonators of yours truly with all kinds of folks, military and California, Muslim, Mormon, you name it. And he skips off, and she goes to look for those that he sent her on the computer, and yeah, he posted them to YouTube instead. So John of the military Pitbull Project, with some cops, some ex-military folks, and current military folks, yeah, NRA type stuff. He explains to them, these folks are very active in treason. As Stone Cold Melton, John Melton Brady has said a time or two, they've been harassing for 2.5 years. They know full well about their employee. He often speaks like he is one, harassing the man, threatening the man in a wheelchair. So we're going to call those phones off the hook. We're going to meet them everywhere they go in public and ask them, why are you harassing a Christian in a wheelchair? What are your Iranian terrorists doing other than that? So Gregory Zambanero, who's been involved in America's hijacked lifelines for decades now, active in defrauding folks, committing fraud, committing treason. He asked about me. Largest disinformation campaign ever, and still that truth gets out. He says that's him. I bet it was him. He was right there. And yes, of course, the nuns were there too. Someone has some nice audio or video of Gregory doing what he does, being a fraud, being involved in America's Hijacked Lifelines, and it had to be the priest or the nun. Or maybe it's somebody else, you never know. Devil Lori, personal knife in the back, hijacking your family's lifelines. You tried to call me, 424-229-4140. Just retitled this to B. It was A, and I had A, B, and C. C's completely stolen, so I can't add it to my... They are incredibly worried about one handsome bald guy working alone. Get me my disciples, and I'll show you how to dismantle that crazy as shit. I mean crazy as damn shit. Chinese loser, Great Wall of Evil. But you gotta see me in person to do that. Do that. Let's get started. Desperate as anything, worried as anything. Make that video if you had that call to me. Come see me in person. Have wit will travel. Those of you seeing all kinds of trouble like I am from the Chinese streets freaking, yeah, give me a decent place to live. It has to be 20 of them. And growing to overcome the Chinese new street girlfriend effect with places. But that's nothing compared to the progress I will show you how to get. We'll build a better world upon the crumbling Great Wall of Evil, Chinese evil. You guys come see me in person and do that. Get me my disciples. Let's get started. I'm Melton. This is gold. Laminate. 4x6 photo will take out that curved photo paper kind of thing. And yes, you don't have to wear gold on your chest. Here's another of his images. You don't have to wear gold. Nice tabletop art. You're gonna find 30,000 plus graphic art photos. Prepare this 4x6 photos. That's how you gotta print them out at daffodillia.blogspot.com there. And many other sites. Print gold out, and yes, his Old English Big 5 has been, Binder art, excuse me. 8x10 has been chair-napped twice. Once stolen right out of this apartment. Second time stolen out of my York order. Get him again when I get the next order going. Come see me in person, be in Melton's imagery. You see someone besides me in gold? No one's done that. Part of that. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. Be in Melton's imagery. Video check 424-229-4140 and post in 5. It'll be on the Excel when I'm done. I've just got the screenshot videos, 3 of them, to upload to this. And yes, I gotta chronicle some more. I would like to. YouTube.com. Well, YouTube with this one. This is joined all AT&T phone gate for September. Lori Devil stuff. Woman's beware. SoCam sugar. Takes a lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes, and stigmata is in here somewhere. Catholic doctors, a new one, prodigal, pulling Chinese teeth with my gimp. Latest chest imagery. And the saints were already there. I got 2 or 3 more months to add, and this is the YouTube it's with right there. And I'll get the screenshots as soon as I'm finished to eat. And here are some of the other YouTubes. DNFD series at the end, and Melting the Floor imagery are the 2 with the custom URLs from years ago. Check them out.
Calling Pete Sarah's apartment. Have a wonderful day.
This is their religious harassment, and I'm thinking that
Brady,
Shauna.
apartment 409, calling to complain about the noise from apartment 309.
She can go from a very heavy set
called
lady
once already this morning, an hour ago, 8 o'clock.
to a thinner, angrier one, and the voice is hard to match as well.
Find out why you haven't done anything about the man laying in wait. Shauna told him when I was going across the street to get my food, the only time I go out, of this apartment past year. And when I came back, he waylaid me. He was lying in wait. He screamed at me in your office, and then Shauna did not do her job of addressing that at the moment, and then didn't do her job following up on that, same as Enrique Vergara. Why are you conducting religious harassment? I've told you I'm a Christian in a wheelchair, and you are obviously a Muslim company. I've seen previous managers teaching.
These are the folks that inspired this image with their
right
hate.
There by the mailboxes. When you are harassing me in this fashion, you don't have a place for me to move. You're just doing that to harass. And I've had a lot of folks tell me they can't reach me by phone over the years. That's very active religious persecution, especially when they're placing that cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. It's religious persecution. I'll gladly move if you can't handle a dangerous tenant threatening other tenants. I'd gladly move, but you're conducting that religious hatred, harassment. Why are you doing that?
Randall Stevenson's bloody-handed hatred of a Christian in a wheelchair, my former classmate in Catholic schooling, Monroe, Louisiana. Look for those documentaries left and right. Being part of treason. You can't reach me right now, 424-229-4140. You don't know when else your family's lifeline won't be allowed to work. You got the time on your phone, you got my number dialed, you got the date in the video, and you've got a lot of folks selling their souls to be a part of that cowardly Hussein placing censorship. Right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. Make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. And yeah, that's my screenshots for everything I posted last month, September 2019. Check in post in 5. Check 424-229-4140 and post in 5 at gmail.com. That YouTube. Well, tonight I didn't have time to design tonight. Yeah, after my trust busting AT&T and YouTube, both active participants in America's hijacked lifelines past decade plus, I went to go make that video of youtube.com/DNFD series from 2010 on, and it just wouldn't refresh at all. I got 25 gigabytes worth of video I got to load there, but no. Yeah, that's I think, no, that's not. It's not the 8x10s, but you can find them on SoCanMatLive.com. The OneDrive. Do that. Print them out. Another Harbinger link. A video. Check 424-229-4140 and AND. Check 424-229-4140 and post in 5. Number 5, the digit 5. That's AT&T's bloody-handed hatred active part in America's hijacked lifelines. Find where they are the loudest in your city, and that's where Randall Stevenson's getting his hands bloody in ways other than hijacking your lifeline. As you try to call me, you don't know when else. That phone won't be allowed to work. Get a video with Randall's religious censorship, placing cowardly Husseins in our White House, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. And yes, bought Spectrum next door to harass a Christian in a wheelchair. All 150 million subscribers of AT&T try to call me with a Randall on speakerphone. Better yet, all of his lower level, not the execs. Of course, you can get the execs, but the lower level employees aren't making those $1 million paychecks. And they will tell you what else Randall Stevenson is doing besides hijacking America's lifelines and altering phone records to cover up his crimes. Get that on video. Call him 24/7 when they just got home from the bar or been doing their drugs or just had a fight with their spouse or ex. Or Randall's been overworking them and he's been asking them to do those stomach turn and stuff. You know, that frantic mother in a burning building calling for that fire engine and the call's not going through, just like a call to me isn't going through. 424-229-4140. And Randall has him go in and erase the phone records. Get it on video as you call up that guy or girl and ask them, when else will your phone not be allowed to work? What do you know about Randall's compromising of the security of our families, our country? They don't make the $1 million paychecks, they'll tell you. You have to be a little mean though. Call them 24/7, park a fleet of noisemakers outside their homes. I wonder where I got that idea. Tell them to come outside, I'll kill the shit. I just heard with the man harassing with noise, full blessing, one of their Iranian terrorists on American soil, bitch slapping the LAPD and county and of course the state cops as well, and threatening a Christian in a wheelchair. It's pure out harassment, as I explained in a video with the message I left, and couldn't leave another message that the mailbox was full of. They're not offering me another place to move. They're not trying to drive me out of the apartment so they can put Muslims in here. They're simply hatred. It's religious hatred. I've asked them again and again, who do you answer to? And they won't tell me. So that I can call them up. These folks are harassing a Christian in a wheelchair. I can't do that. They won't. No one will tell me what to call, who to call. So, yeah, come see me first and have wit, we'll travel. Show me a perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house. And yes, this has gotten worse since I started talking about the truth of those Catholics I went to school with. Catholic schools in Monroe, Louisiana. Their active part there, Laurie's hatred. So all Catholic doctors across America and the world, you try to call me in front of them, you ask, what is your part in that? Why are you harassing a Christian in a wheelchair? True of Governor Trump. Governor Newsom, who's Catholic. Impeached because we can't reach, recalled because we can't call. Do that. every press conference he has. Get those binders going. 30,000 graphic art photos. You can find them in vote-truth.blogspot.com. Follow the links. You got to size up to 8x10s yourself. Get that chant going. We don't need those folks in office. Recall Garcetti because we can't call Melton. Impeach Trump because we can't reach Melton. Get it on video. Dangerous Iranian Muslims harassing a Christian in a wheelchair on American soil. Melton. And this is my eye. Got two of them. Slowly but surely doing that genetic carpentry as the son of a carpenter and Mary. Daddy Carpenter worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of Carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. And I'm going to show you those eyes now. Genetic carpentry at work, and yes, medical research being passed by. By all those LAC, USC Tech medical folks active in America's hijacked lifelines. Adventist cult folks active in America's hijacked lifelines. Mormon cult, I'm sure they got plenty with that half as old as their product of faithful false prophet. And yes, Catholics, we're in Wadeo. You look out into that waiting room dock. You see all those patients. Any and all can have 349. The ever-present eyes and ears of technology, documenting your character. And yes, Adventist cult with angry vegetarian doctors, and Dignity Health active with the Muslim doctor Misa down the street. Not sure what they're trying to do, kill me or just poison me. But yes, my unique metabolism, they know all about it. And Misa prescribed Tresiba insulin, which built up over the course of last year until September. And then, it hit me like a ton of bricks. But yes, Dignity Health, also Catholic, I believe. That's the Google I got. The outer circle of the brown, if you can see it, I can't do this side very well because I can't see the reverse screen. Medical research being passed by, the smaller brown circle's missing. Bigger bluer circle growing in through and around. A lot of folks participating in America's hijacked lifelines, the world's hijacked lifelines. And holding back medical research. I get that on video. Especially doctors who graduated from Catholic schooling with me in Monroe, Louisiana. All of those you get on video. Being the devil instead of doing that job of theirs. Come see me in person. Have Whitwood Travis showing the perfect place to build. Jesus is a immaculate house. Best people start building with. But you got to see me in person. The devil steals your cause. For all those doctors praying to that 9/11 Muslim devil down below, the world's keeping an eye on you. Be good. Links video because the Harbinger cult. Mormon cult perverts on hand. Muslim cult as well. Harbinger of the apocalypse, both. That two-headed beast attacking Christianity from within and without. 9/11 and the Mormon cult. With all kinds of high-tech toys affecting this computer. And your phone, try to call me, 424-229-4140, get it on video. Randall Stevenson next door's bloody-handed hatred. And I hope to see Mormon cult there. Of course, here as well. Wonder if he'll back up. Here a couple of new ones, Russian phone gate kind of stuff. Susan Wojcicki of YouTube, and of course Trump. Putin perhaps, and pulling Chinese teeth. I'm doing this now. I gotta get to my GIMP. That is PhoneGate, Hussein's, Trump's, whoever else, YouTube and AT&T, PhoneGate, but literally it's every night. As I was working on that, they would use high-tech toys to be very obvious about stuff, very Lori-like, as I call it, about stuff. I hope to get back to it, and then all I have to do is add the new images for the new month. Impeach because we can't read Smelton. Recall because we can't call. 44-229-4140. Nice little 4x6 photo like that in my hand there. To print out in bulk. What, 10 cents, 20 if you don't know where to shop. This is a Harbinger video still, but yeah, I hope to get back to that. Also, that cowardly Hussein place, we thought was bad taste placing in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. Pick up your phone and see it's not bad taste. 424-229-4140. Hope to get that on a GIMP, whatever background you might want. Harbinger links video for check 424-229-4140. No dashes. And it's not going to show up. Check 424-229-4140 and post in 5, the number 5, the digit 5, all one word, at gmail.com, the YouTube. Have been uploading to that one instead of my custom URL ones because I've been getting fake screens from the Harbinger cult. I don't want to lose my good YouTube, that's why I'm making documentary videos of it. If you ever get a fake screen like I got earlier, very bizarre, folks, that's been repetitive past couple years. Scam artist of the Utah cult, and yes, harbinger of the apocalypse with those high-tech toys in their hands. Links, video, check 424-229-4140, and post in 591 plate 93 check that you calling me. And over a decade, 11 years of asking. And here's why I do the Harbinger link stuff and others. It's that Chinese effect. Plate 93 check A stolen right out of the upload. This is the devil Lori Ann Brady Bond. It is her just, those committing fraud, been in and out of her shoe since the 70s, the 1970s. At least I got the URL, but this is the devil Lori Ann Brady Bond's hatred. It's assault on Mother Nature. It's got that gay husband as well, and it can't appreciate anything it's been given, so it has to taunt and has to let everybody know that it's intentional, not a chance in the world of it being just a chance occurrence. So this is the devil Lori, and it's bizarre as hell again and again. Loading. I think that's what they talk about in the military street. At least I think that's what they mean when they're worried about an Instagram post and they put that up.